Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Sunday evening. This is not our usual go live time, but we are live right now. So hopefully everybody can see us and hear us, and we're all good to go. Let's check this on the YouTube side real quick and make sure that we're live. We are live. Woo! All right. So here's the deal, guys. Thunder on the Prairie 2023. Defense Dad's been putting in the overtime to help get this event ready to go. So we're going to talk all about it. Hopefully answer any questions you guys might have, maybe towards the end of this podcast. And then also you can leave them as comments in this video down below. And the Defense Dad or I will get back to you and respond to the questions for you. But I think we're going to cover the most important details about Thunder on the Prairie 2023, what it's about, what it is, what to expect, what it is and what it isn't. Okay. So Defense Dad, should we just go ahead and do this? Is there anything you want to say before we get started, or are you good? You're all set?
Go. Yeah,
let's do it. Okay, so the dates for Thunder on the Prairie 2023, we're looking at Saturday and Sunday, June 3rd and June 4th. I got that right? Okay.
Yep.
So that's when it's going to happen, basically an all-day event, both days. We'll talk about what's going to happen on each day. Location's going to be at Nebraska Shooters in Firth, Nebraska. It's a firearms instruction school. The link for the event is in the description box down below on this podcast. You can click on the link to go get signed up. The cost is going to be $25 for each day. You can go one day or the other or both. We obviously encourage you to sign up for both days if you want to. There is a password that you have to use to register. The password is listed in the description box down below. You're going to need that to register for the event. It's going to be $25 per person. So if you're bringing your significant other and your kid, it would be $25 per person. That's just so each person is a registered attendee. It also assists with insurance reasons and so on. So that's what's going to happen from it. Defense Dad and I don't benefit from this monetarily at all. We don't get a dime from this, except like any swag that gets sent our way to test that we usually give away anyway at these events. That's one thing that could happen, but there's not going to be any direct money going to us, just so you guys know.
Right.
All right. Anything you want to add right now before we go on?
No, I'm just hoping we have a good turnout this year. We had a lot of fun last year. We learned a few things. We made a few changes this year.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. So we talked about where to register. There is some limited lodging on site. Now, Firth, Nebraska is about 15 minutes southwest, or was it southeast of Lincoln? Would you say so? 15 minutes, 20 minutes south?
Yeah, about that.
Okay, so you can get into Lincoln, Nebraska if you don't mind making a little 20-minute trip to go in there. And there's tons of hotels and motels in Lincoln you can stay at if you want to, and you can drive out. Now, the lodging that's on site, Defense Dad, where do they register for the lodging? Is that done through?
That's on the registration at the site as well. You let them know if you have space. It's very limited. They have a bunkhouse that sleeps up to 10 people. And it's kind of a free will donation type thing that they ask because they're not really a hotel. But it's nice. There's air conditioning, there's a pool table, there's a little kitchenette, showers.
Full kitchen with a fridge and an oven and a sink and showers, and it's almost like you have like your own little suite, like you're renting your own like apartment basically when you stay there. And you're on site, so you don't have to worry about driving into Lincoln and coming back out because it's a little bit out. It's a little bit out in the country, so just so you guys know.
Yep.
So that's going to be limited, I think, to what we say 10 people total can
10
stay there.
Is the max it sleeps up there. Yep.
Okay. Then otherwise, I know I'm already going to have somebody crash into my place, so my place is going to be occupied. But if you want to get a place, in Lincoln, you're welcome to do so. You can start looking at booking now. We're not going to get a block of rooms because we don't know how many people are going to be coming out for this. So it's not like it's going to be like a massive get together. But we had pretty good attendance last year. We did a bunch of different shooting drills and had a long range day of everybody just having a good time and bonding and just shooting different targets and doing so in a safe environment. Have all kinds of different firearms for people to play along with and test out. And I think it's going to be a good time. So that's kind of what it's about, just getting a bunch of people together that are Pro 2A. A lot of these people have YouTube channels, or they're on Patreon, or they're on some other form online where they have Pro 2A content that they do, mostly like firearms tests and gear tests and stuff like that, reviews and so on. So it's going to be a good time. Yeah.
The idea, is to get people, especially with smaller YouTube channels, to get together and meet each other and have fun. It's not open to the public. It's just us people coming. So this is a firearms instruction school, but they bumped classes for the weekend to allow us to do this. So yeah, it should be a good time.
Yeah, and this is one of those things where let's just say you don't have a channel, but maybe you're interested in it, or you kind of want to see what it's all about, or you want to get together with all of us. That's fine. You don't have to have a YouTube channel, but the majority of the people there do, or they have some sort of Pro 2A content that they produce, just to let you know what the environment's going to be like. Yep. So day one is going to be a very cool day. So Defense Dad, you want to take us through day one? What's going to happen exactly in the morning up until about lunch, maybe?
Sure. Yeah. So We wanted to do it a little bit different. Last year, for those who weren't in attendance, it was a 1-day event, and it was fun, but didn't lend itself very well to like filming. So day one is basically a range day, but we got some activities planned. In the morning, we're going to have kind of a top shot contest. There's going to be 8 stages set up, and for those stages, the guns and the ammo are provided. You'll have X amount of shots to go. Then stage 1, we've got it ironed out. We have an itinerary.
We're going to talk about what's going to happen, like what the difference. So it's going to be a competition with some sort of major prize that's going to be awarded at the end of the event. Once it's all figured out, maybe the top 3 will get something, or the top shots. We know the top shot's going to get something for sure. Okay, go ahead, Defense Ed.
So the first 2 stages are going to be at their 22 long rifle range. They have a 22 LR range. They have a rifle range, pistol range, and then an area for shotguns. So stages 1 and 2. Stage 1, he has about a 15-foot long conveyor belt with metal ducts, like at the fair, but you shoot it with a real gun and knock down the ducts. Stage 2, there's metal plates. They're designed for 22s. Then we move to stage 3. You'll be taking shots at about 65 yards over a pond at a dueling tree. You'll do 1 stage with an AR with an optic and 1 stage with just iron sights. The next stage, same area, but they have hanging plates over there, and that will be done with some sort of a PC or some sort of PCC. Stage 5, we will move on and we will do a hostage target. Probably with a 22 revolver, just to make it fun. Well, some of these it's an equalizer and something not everybody shoots all the time, right?
Yeah. So we got some ideas for that one. We make it fun. So last year we had an accuracy challenge with the life card gun that Gizzard Gary brought with him, the little single shot credit card 22, and whoever got the most accurate shot closest to mine actually won a prize, won an upper, complete upper. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
So stage 7 we'll move on to the stage where there's going to be golf balls hanging from a rope, and we'll pick those off at 15 to 20 yards roughly, or whatever we decide, with the 22 handgun.
Yeah.
And stage 8, we will round out the morning with bowling with a 12 gauge. That's right. I said bowling with a 12 gauge.
So we want to make it kind of competitive, kind of exciting. So it's not just people, shoot everything they brought, and then 2 hours later they're bored and they're all sitting around. So that'll take us up to, or maybe after lunch. Is that kind of the idea?
It depends on, probably around lunch. We'll break for lunch, and we're gonna for Saturday we're gonna cook up some sort of dead animal, whether it's cow or pig or whatever. We'll have food for you. And then after lunch is gonna be more of a free shooting. Just kind of a range day for everybody. Towards the end, we're gonna have some like a steel challenge and some moving targets that are kind of fun.
Ooh, okay.
Then that'll kind of round out day 1. We might do a few more things, but that's what's planned.
Yeah.
And then day 2, you want to talk about day 2?
Yeah.
We'll probably get everybody together for dinner or something Saturday. I mean, people can go out to dinner together, or you can break off and go do whatever you want to do.
So we'll have donuts and coffee in the morning. Coffee is going to be provided by Blackout Coffee Company. They're the official coffee supplier of the event. That'll be happening for breakfast. So if you don't want that, you need to plan to pack your own food for this, because there won't be any real food available on site. And you're going to have to go 20 minutes, probably 15 minutes minimum, to get to a gas station to find something. So if there's something you need, bring food for 2 days.
But there are refrigerators on site, so you can do that. But yeah, we tried to let everybody know, but last year most people showed up and they missed that part. So it's out in the middle of a cornfield, so there's no restaurants out there. So bring food.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll have lunch for you guys, and then there's gonna be leftovers and cookies and stuff like that. But then in the evening, we'll plan on going out for dinner, doing something Saturday night, either going into Lincoln or going someplace in Firth, if we can pull that off again, which worked out good last time. And then Sunday we'll have donuts and coffee again, but then we probably won't have anything supplied at all for Sunday, because people are going to be coming and going at their leisure on Sunday. So we don't know if people are going to stick around for lunch or stay late or what they're going to do. So we really don't have any plans for that. But again, we got a fridge, oven, microwaves, freezer. You can bring us whatever you want. Heck, you can make yourself frozen pizza if you want to when you're there. So yeah.
Well, and especially where Travis and I will be serving as RSOs, so we have enough RSOs on record. So
we'll be there too. We're gonna have RSOs covered this year because Defense Ed and I got our certification. So GWebs has a question for us. Can we come up out of the water in the pond like a 1990s SEAL commercial and take out the threats from there? GWebs, you can do that on Sunday if you want to. We can reserve that lagoon for you. So you can take your massive footsteps of a Navy SEAL and take out any target you want, belt-fed machine gun or otherwise. So yeah, absolutely, G-Webs, just to let you know. So let's see here. So G-Web says, when I send you my invoice, I'll include a list of all my food requirements and each of the dog's diet requirements for your caterer. We will take care of that for you. Vegan, plant-based, herbivore, keto, whatever you are, we've got you covered. Actually, we're going to do hamburgers and hot dogs. So if you are vegan, I'm sorry to hear that. But there will be something to eat, though, I'm sure. So let's see. Krabby Turtle says, who are you going to use to move around? I'm confused by that. What does he mean by that?
I don't know.
Oh, who are we going to use to move around? No. We have dummy targets that's for moving. Yeah, I was like, who? No, we're not shooting at any human beings. No, we're shooting at dummy targets.
It's kind of cool. He's got a pulley system set up with targets that the two attacker targets come at you.
Yes. Gizzard Gary says, bring sunblock and a hat. It gets warm and sunny there. Yes, it was like raining and cold in the morning, and then we were roasting and hot and humid as the day went on. Bring plenty of fruit. We'll have water, some water there, but bring plenty of fluids, juices, whatever you need to get through the day. Plan ahead. Everything does have covering over it, though. There's awnings and coverings over all the shooting areas. Well, a lot of them. So you've got places where you can sit and stay out of the sun. You can go back into the
classroom where it's air conditioned.
Yeah, we've got really good accommodations for everybody. So, Gizzard Gary, beware of the baked Nebraska. Yeah, that's something you got to be careful. That's delicious, by the way. That was at Papa Do's restaurant that night. So very good stuff. Okay, now let's get into day 2. We'll go and keep things rolling here. So day 2, that's going to be the day where we're going to let people have an opportunity to have a secure zone that they'll be able to film and shoot in. We're going to have different firearm options available to them in those particular zones with an RSO present on site while you're filming. We'll have a spreadsheet that'll get put out. We'll send a link out to everybody that's registered as soon as we possibly can, or get that posted and let people know where to find it. And then you can pick your time slot on Sunday morning that you want to go out and film. Now, I'm an early bird. I can be out there super early. We can start filming, as soon as we're allowed to, as soon as the owners of the range let us, we'll start filming. So you can have a spot of like, say, 15 or 30 minutes where you can get your film on, get a chance to walk around and shoot and talk and so on, have some fun. Maybe that kind of thing you don't get to do at your own range back home. So that's one of the opportunities that we want to offer for everybody. So, but anyway, so that's what's going to happen day 2. And then, lunch is going to be probably just kind of get together, picnic style. People can bring whatever they want, eat whatever they want, and then people can go whenever they want. Then maybe like Sunday night or Sunday evening, depending on how much time we have, we can all make a field trip to Shields. So,
G-Webs has another state. He's questioning the baked Nebraska. So, yeah, just for y'all, what it is, baked Nebraska. If you go to this little restaurant and they serve it in a literal pie plate, and it's spaghetti, but half of it has marinara and meats, or like a meat sauce. The other half is Alfredo, and then it's covered with cheese, and then it's all melted.
It's baked.
That's what they call baked Nebraska. It's literally like a 9-inch pie plate. Like, it's a lot of food.
It's a lot. Like I ate half and I was stuffed, and somehow I think I put down the other half, and it just kicked my butt, dude. Yeah, frozen corn meringue on fire. That's basically what it is, all covered in cheese, G-Webs. Oh, man. Let's see. Fluffy says, I told my doctor, look at me, I'm not built for a plant-based diet. Me too, man. Me too. Yeah, G-Webs has got Gizzard's got the description for there. Oh, man. He goes, oh, it's a real thing. I thought you're messing around. No, we are very serious about this. It is.
I didn't know about it. I heard you guys ordered, and I ordered some stupid burger, and I was looking over like, damn, I want that.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was so good. I can only do it like once a year though, because I'd probably end up in like like a bypass or something if I did it on a regular basis.
Yeah, all right, so the girlish figure.
There we go. I know I got to keep working on mine too. So swag bags, we're gonna have probably 25 to 30 bags for the first 30 households that sign up. So it's gonna be 1 bag per household, because that way, if we've got 30, we got enough to cover up to 68 roughly people that could be at this event. So we're gonna set it up per household, but there's a lot of stuff that goes in the swag bag. We had hats, we had coffee, we had like all flashlights and stickers and knives. I mean, there was so much stuff. Holsters for the first so many people that signed up. So there will be swag bags for attendees. We've got Cleanse Oil on board supply, cleaning supplies. We've got Blackout Coffee Company. I'm working with Bear Creek Arsenal for uppers. Defense Dad is talking to Monstrum, so hopefully we can get some optics again this year. I have a Monstrum optic I'm actually going to give away myself this time around too, which is really cool. Talking to VersaCarry and any other sponsors that we have. So hopefully we'll, have some pretty good swag bags for you. So yeah.
Since you mentioned holsters, I want to mention something. We are going to have stages set up with the gun. So a couple things. So For the shooting contest in the morning, we are supplying the ammo for that. But you bring your own. You're welcome to bring whatever guns you have, as long as they're legal guns, especially if it's going to be on video.
Yeah.
And you're going to need to bring some ammo, because we can't afford to fund the ammo for everybody.
But no, for the competition though, we're supplying the ammo, correct?
Right.
Yes. Yeah. We got the guns and the ammo will be supplied for the competition. So I'm planning on putting my Brett A300 Patrol out there, so you guys can do the shooting with that if you want to for the bowling competition. I'm going to bring my DDM4A1 with a brand new EOTech on it for you guys to use for one of the 5.56 competitions. We'll have other ARs set up and stuff. We're going to have the semi-autos covered. So that's all done. So for the range day itself, yeah, when we do the actual shooting and stuff after lunch, all that fun stuff you want to supply. We are going to talk to Meat Ammo, though, and see if we can get some 9mm lined up again this year. Last year we had 900 rounds of frangible that we just burned through. We had a great time with it. Great ammo, by the way. Worked fantastic.
Well, the other thing is, if you guys have never been to a range like this before, is again, we're going to have stations set up. But we're going to, it does require you to have a strong side outside the waistband, or outside or inside waistband holster for if you're going to shoot a regular pistol. There's no carrying live firearms from one area to the next. So if you just bring your holsters, basically.
Yeah, make sure you've got your holsters. We'll have a few spares, but just we have to have holsters on site for the range day itself, the post competition part of it. So you need 30 quantity of things to add to the Thunder on the Prairie gift bags. Yes, and if you do that, G-Webs, we will call you an official sponsor of the event, and you can write that off on your taxes, and we will mention you as a sponsor, and we'll let everybody know. Well, from here on out, we'll mention you as a sponsor if you decide you want to donate. So yeah, that's what we're looking for. So roughly 30 of anything, stickers, patches, whatever, just stuff that we can use to put together the swag bags. And because there's a lot of stuff that we buy the bags ourselves, there's a lot of stuff that we buy out of pocket, just because we want to make this a fun thing for everybody and just kind of bring everyone together. And for me, it's kind of my vacation, because I don't really go anywhere in the summertime. So, or if I do, it's because I got a project to work on or something. It's not really for leisure. So this is my leisure time for me. It's my downtime in the summer. So I'm cool spending a little bit of money on it. It's fun for me. So yeah. Man, I think that's it. What have we missed? Just deadlines to sign up, due dates, and all that stuff. What are we looking at here?
We want to have it by 8. You can sign up after this if you need to, but we would like to have the deadline be April 30th. That gives us enough time to have a fairly accurate head count, especially to let vendors know if they're sending stuff for the swag or giveaways. If we feel like we're giving you basically 2 months to make, so you should have plenty of time to make arrangements to travel and that kind of get vacation time off, that sort of thing. But yeah, hopefully by April 30th, because that gives us the month of May, and because this is the very first.
We have almost 3 months right now that people know about it, right? Because it's June.
Yeah.
Just 2 days short of 3 months notice, 3 months, 90 days notice that this is going to happen. So everybody should.
Like if we know by April 30th, basically how many people. So if we get vendors that are going to send us holsters like they did last year, we know how many.
Yeah, that's true. But the event's going to happen. So just so people know, if we're planning ahead, that you've got this much time to take off if you need to. So yeah, gotcha, man. Cool, man. Yeah, I think we're going to be all set. So that should be good. So otherwise, I think, let's see, what else was there? Was there something we said? No, we had mentioned the food. We talked about the lodging, the filming, day one filming. You could film if you want to, when you're going through those stages and shooting, you could film, but you're going to have to, obviously, be very knowledgeable of the firing line. We're not going to let you pass that when you're filming. We can't guarantee there won't be any other noise coming in when you're trying to film or talk. So especially that day one, it's noisy. So if you're going to have time where there's no gunshots in the background and you want to film, we're not going to stop for you for that. So that's what Sunday's for.
Yeah.
But
and
you
that's
can
why we
film if you want to. You can film if you want to, but yeah.
That's why we made it a 2-day event, because last year we had a lot of fun, but it was admittedly a little bit hard to difficult or to shoot or to film around everybody having fun out in the firing line.
Yeah, we just got to keep everything safe and make sure everybody's careful, and it should be good to go. So otherwise, I think that's about it. So if there's something we missed or something you guys have questions about, that password to register is going to be in the description box down below. Look at that. Oh, there's the last thing I want to mention real quick here, and then we'll call it. The Thunder on the Prairie swag, if you're interested in this. I just want to show you guys. There's a link for it down below. You guys can get Thunder on the Prairie merch if you're interested, and also some Travis P11 stuff. What I don't like about Teespring on this is they limited the different products I can sell at a time. Like there's boxer shorts, there's all kinds of sweatpants and stuff, like jogger pants and stuff that I could have added, but I'd have to substitute for other stuff that's already out. So I wanted to kind of maximize the appeal to people. So if you click on that Travis P11 Teespring store link, there's some Travis P11 merch you can get. There's a Got Travi shirt, which is kind of a play off of the Got Milk shirt that we had, the Got Milk logo from back in the day. But then the actual Thunder on the Prairie logo, which was designed by Gizzard Gary, by the way. Yeah. We've got it on sweatshirts and T-shirts. Unfortunately for the T-shirts, this is like as big as I can make it, essentially, to have it up high. So that's why it gets placed the way that it does on the T-shirts. It'll be a little bit larger in real life. The mugs are pretty cool. You can click on it and see the front and the back. We've got the print all over T-shirts you can get. We've got stickers. We got hoodies. We've got the little boonie hats.
I'm kind of interested in the hat, but I got to measure my big noggin because they say maximum head circumference is 24 inches on that.
Okay. And they're not cheap. I mean, the T-shirts are not bad, but we've got everything set to just about the minimum threshold that we can, and we're going to make like maybe $2 off of everything pre-tax, by the way. So we're not making much off every item that gets sold. We probably make about $1.75, and that's about it.
Thunder on the Prairie yoga pants.
Yeah, you can get Thunder on the Prairie yoga pants if you want to. The boxer shorts are kind of funny, but I don't have those listed right now. So this is what's available at this time. Also, if you use code EARLYBIRD, you get 10% off your order. And that's going to be good just for like another 2 weeks, I think. I think they gave me 30 days on that for that code. And so if you use it, you'll get 10% off your order. So it is kind of cool that, the logo does work well. I especially like the printed all over T-shirt. I think that looks awesome. So yeah, that's just something that we have going on here. So, and the duffel bag is sweet too. It's got the round going over the stalks of corn, probably to go take out a deer or something. So anyway, so that's happening too. Let me go and stop that. So I think that's it. So there's a link that'll take you directly to the Thunder on the Prairie event itself. You can register, get signed up, print off your receipt, and the payment options and stuff are on there too. I mean, I'm going to be registering and paying myself as an attendee, just so you guys know. I just need to do that this week. We're doing it also, and I think it's going to be fun. So yeah.
Yep, I'll pay for it too. I wanted to say a big thing. I don't know if they're watching or not, but I want to say a huge thanks to Justin and Dorothy, who are actually the owners. I mean, they literally last year and this year, well, they bump big name trainers for this weekend for us, and where they could be making money, and they're just basically charge what they charge instructors.
Like, we're talking like Masad Ayub, literally,
last year they bumped. Last year they bumped Norm Hood for us.
Yeah, so I mean, we're talking, and they also have like Thunder Ranch instructors that come out there too. So I mean, it's they're actually really cool to work with, which was amazing. Wood says baseball hats. I'm gonna try to see if I can get. The thing is, they limit the number of things I can put out at a time, and I thought that the boonie hat looked a little bit cooler than the baseball cap. So, and I thought the trucker hats were really expensive. They were like $30-some, and I thought, I don't know, and I might swap out some of those items between now and the event. But Teespring only lets me put out like 10 at a time, and that's so they can make the items quickly because they have like the inventory on hand to print that stuff off. So yeah, that's kind of the situation right now. So otherwise, yep. G says, yeah, are there Thunder on the Prairie yoga pants? I don't know. I think there were joggers maybe that you could get. I just didn't put them up there. I was trying to put stuff that I thought people would want to buy. So I thought coffee mugs, hoodies, T-shirts, sweatshirts, especially if you're a Nebraska resident, you can wear that stuff 6 months out of the year, like sweatshirts and hoodies and stuff like that. So, all right, man, I think that's about it. I think we'll go ahead and let it go. Anyway, shout out on the YouTube side to Gizzard Gary, Woods, G-Web, Single Shot, Fluffy 10mm Jeep Guy, Bjorn in the house, Guns and Barbecue watching 2 Live, Moo, Krabby Turtle out there, Fluffy 10mm Jeep Guy, Kingpin. We had a couple more people out there joining in. So just shout out to you guys. Thanks for watching. Sam of Anarchy 92 and also M. Gabriel. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Have fun, be safe. We'll see everybody on Saturday for the next episode of Caliber Corner, when we're going to talk about the upcoming Ruger Marlins and also just the Marlin lever guns in general. Just have a little chat about that, see what's out there, what's available, look at the vintage stuff and the new stuff, and see, kind of how it's going. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, everybody. Want you guys to have fun, be safe. Hopefully we'll see everybody Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Get over there and subscribe to Defense Dad's channel. And yeah, I'll try to get a video out for you guys this week, and we will talk to you soon. All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Later.
Later, guys.